What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be creating a brand new shoe in 2K. So remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this. For today's shoe, I decided that we're going to be using the Nike high tops. In case you aren't familiar with my content, I normally make edits and comments about NBA trades. And the NBA All-Star weekend just happened, so I was able to make edits about Jaren beating Damian Lillard, about the dunk contest, and more dunk contests. But getting back to the shoe, I decided that I'm going to be using colors that represent Static Starr. So like blue, yellow, and red. For my blue colors, I decided that I'm going to use this blue pattern, which I feel looks really nice in general. Next, we're going to work on the tongue. I decided that I'm going to change the tongue to bold tongue 5, and for the material, I'm decided to use a fabric. Since I already used my blue color, I decided for the tongue, I'll use a yellow. So I used Warriors yellow. Next up, we get to do stuff with the logo. Every good Nike shoe has a Nike logo, obviously, and I decide to just go with the default on the side of the heel. This will also be a Warriors yellow to match the tongue. And the material this logo will be used with will be fabric, because that'll be a nice contrast to other materials. If you've made shoes in 2K before in recent 2K history, then you know that they have a way to allow you to put things on the back, front, top, middle, bottom, and there's many different combinations you can do with all these, so there's a lot of new shoes you can come up with. In real life, you would want your heel to be made out of more so of a rubber material than like a plastic or fabric material, so I did just that and gave it a rubber material. There are a lot of different types of heels in 2K, so the final heel that I decided to use will be the Strata Heel 3. For its color, I decided that it'd be better for that part to be yellow and to change the logo to a bull's red rather than keeping that yellow. And next we will have the toe cap, which also has a lot of different forms. While looking through these different toe caps, I realized that this shoe kind of looks similar to real life shoes, but only with some of these toe caps. And after a little bit of searching, I decide that I'm just gonna choose the one, the only, Toy Toe 5. And with yellow being basically the accent color for this, I decided to leave the toe cap as also being yellow. But that's not enough. I decided that I'm going to skip past overlay for now and choose a new toe cap to go along with it. And I decided to make this one a Toy Toe 4, which I will also give the material of suede. We are also going to be using a color we haven't seen in a while, the Bull's Red. And looking at this, it looks pretty good. I mean, here's a full 360 of what it is right now. You'll get one later, don't worry. But since we skipped over overlay earlier, we have to go back to that. Right off the bat, I decide that I'm just gonna change the color to the Bull's Red. And then I decide that I'm gonna change the different style of the overlay. To which I decide on the Fusion Overlay 7, and I will change the material to, guess what? Suede. And another way to edit the shoe is to add a collar onto it. If you haven't realized earlier, there are like 3 or something different forms of these things. One called Tory, one called Fusion, and in some cases the last one is Nike. I decide on the Tory color 8 because it'll hide the back way more than any other collar, and that will be necessary later. But now it's time for the midsole. This will just be Tory midsole too. I decided to change the material to rubber because it's going to be closer to the ground and might as well have a little bit of rubber in there. And for its colors, I decided to give it a nice Warriors yellow to match the colors around it better. And next is the long-awaited outsole. Personally, I like the outsoles that they give because they allow you to have default outsoles as well as outsoles that are unique to that brand that you are working with. And the outsole that I choose for this shoe will be the Nike Max Air 360. The material will easily be rubber because in real life you would need the outsole to have the most friction out of any other part of your shoe. And next we have to do the eye stay, which will just connect all our laces together. And another big part of any shoe would be the insoles, or lining for 2K. And I'll just leave this at yellow with velvet material because it's gotta feel soft. And to finish my shoe off, I decided that the best option would be to do something with the logo again. And this will just say Nike. I'm gonna leave the material at velvet for now, and for our color, we're gonna just bring it to our base color of the blues. And to just make this a little more complex, I decided to add another logo. This logo will be on the tongue of the shoe and will also be red. and after long consideration, I decided to name this shoe the Nike Starr. And since you watched me make the whole shoe myself, you can make your own Nike Starr if you really wanted to. And I can use this for my My Player if I ever wanted to. As you can see, I was able to get Kai Cenat to model my shoe. So next, you just gotta go down to the bottom of the colorways and boom, there it is. Kai Cenat is officially wearing the Nike Starr. And don't think I forgot that you wanted to see another 360 of this shoe. Here it is, the Nike Starr 360. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment more ideas for shoes, and catch you next time.